man. he sees this beautiful blonde come walking through the trees, and he looks at her and he says, "Are you game?" And she says, "Yeah," and the Pollock shoots her.
Oh, God.
Now that was something big. Even the crickets stopped.
Ah, a little squirrel sound like a Sasquatch in this underbrush.
Evening.
You get yourself killed, boy, sneaking around like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spook anyone.
Didn't say we were scared. Said you might have got hurt.
What is it we can do for you there, partner?
I'm having a little trouble with my pickup back on the highway. Hoping I'd run into somebody who know a thing or two about engines.
What kind of trouble?
Well, if I knew that, all due respect, I wouldn't be stumbling through the woods at night now, would I? Your fish, it's burning.
Here, take over for me. Let me see if I can rustle up some tools.
Well, I don't guess there'd be another camper around here for 20 miles, huh?
I don't guess.
Well, how long you boys up here for?
Hey.
What in the holy fuck are you doing?
Get on the CB. There's not a highway close to here for 10 miles. There's not a thing he's saying that isn't a lie. You don't know who this is? It's one of them cons broke out of Poho this morning. Ain't that right? Get the ranger station.
Do it!
You can't raise them. Just get anybody out there. Just tell them that... God damn it! Just come out of there. Up where we can see you.
All right, now look, I don't know what you boys want, but we ain't got nothing, and we ain't looking for no trouble.
Funny sometimes how it comes looking for you.
These hills are crawling with troopers. You can't actually think they ain't gonna find you.
Oh, it's just so nice to know you care.
There's some kind of reward for you fellas, or?
What are you doing, Gary? The man's got a gun.
Nobody's doing anything to anybody.
Then don't be the first man stupid enough to make me put a bullet in him. Now put that thing down and we can talk.
Do it.
Fuck me.
You'd have been dead. We'd both be. In or out, simple as that. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Get these clothes off and see what fits.
Thanks, it's just the one.
You need tickets to a Giants game?
Won't be here long enough.
Got him close, I got him cheap. How about the opera?
No, thank you.
Why, you don't like the opera? Hey, how about Alcatraz? You want to go out?
Reservation for Faraday.
Delmar J.
You're already checked in, 4th floor, room 412. Fourth floor, Delmar J. Anyone might have checked in for you?
News to me.
You know any other Delmar J. Faradays?
My father stayed here before he recommended it to me.
Maybe him.
He's been in Tacoma for the last 3 days.
Well, whatever happened and why, let's get a room for you. Mr. Faraday?
Dad? DJ. What a surprise. Jamie, this is my son, Del Jr. We call him DJ.
How do you do?
What are you doing here?
It's just a contract dispute.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah. My first time. Actually, I think they made some kind of last-minute decision on me.
Never mind. That's great. If they sent you here by yourself, that's great. You kidding me?
Well, actually, it's just a quickie.
Jamie's an attorney. She's working on the property deal for the restaurant in Tacoma.
Nice meeting you.
And you?
I gotta go take care of this thing.
DJ, for Christ's sake, will you wait a second? Just put everything you're thinking, put it on hold, okay, for me? Can you do that?
Were you in Tacoma at all this week?
Anything you're thinking, just wait, okay?
Were you ever?
You gonna be all right? DJ? Remember that old sawmill up on Bryce Ridge up there? Some developer from Colorado just bought that.
What, they're not gonna reopen it?
No, I think they're gonna level it.
You're kidding me. Everybody I know who spent their summers up here lost their cherry in that old place. We used to call it Pecker Point.
Yeah, that's a prime piece of property.
Surprised you didn't buy it.
Tell me this isn't happening.
I don't believe this.
God damn it, what's he doing?
You've got the shittiest sense of timing of anybody I know.
What the hell are you doing here?
What the hell am I?
What'd he say?
What'd he say? You haven't said a word to each other since right here 2 years ago. Now, I don't want to sound like an asshole, Cam, but you're gonna have to go. He's sitting out there in the truck as big a shock as you are.
Hey, unless Dad disowned me without letting me know, I'm still a part of this family.
Bullshit. Who you got up here? Is it Billy? You guys having your little rendezvous up here now? What are you, crazy?
Back off.
Oh, if he takes a swing at you?
I'm running.
Do you just happen up here whenever you feel like it? When's the last time you saw your mother?
Thursday at the fish. You want you to tell you?
No, I've been out of town on the Tacoma thing. You know what hurts her when you don't drop by or even call for months at a time?
You guys up for the weekend?
I brought your brother up here to talk some things out. I might as well talk them out with you, too.
That your way of asking me to stay?
That's my way of not kicking your ass for being up here in the first place.
Gonna pull some fish out of there, or do I have to start my pesto sauce?
There's a familiar sight. Dad, the pier, and his beer.
The early monster period.
And what was it about me and monsters back then, anyway?
The creature from the gay lagoon. Remember I used to call you that?
Catching hell for it. That's what I remember.
Dad wasn't pissed, Van Gogh. He was hurt that you made Dracula look like him.
You know, some of these planks are getting kind of thin out here. Might have to put a few new boards down.
So what's Billy driving these days?
Now go ahead. Come on, just do it.
See it.
Christ, Campbell, just do it.
Like this, Cambo.
Come on, do it. Quit being so goddamn afraid.
Ow.
What are you owing for? That didn't hurt. Come on, it wouldn't hurt if you kept your head down and you didn't belly flop. Hey, don't you even start to think about crying. You're not hurt. I want to see a smile on your face. I said I want to see a smile on that face. I don't care if it hurts. Smile. Come on. No crying. You heard me. I said a smile on your face. You're not coming up out of there unless you come out of there like a man and not some pussy.
Your mother and I have had our troubles over the years. Just like anybody else. And sometimes your kids knew about it, sometimes you didn't.
I ran into Dad a couple of days ago.
Like I say, we've had our problems.
He was with someone.
Her name is Jamie Cutter. I met her at one of those land option reviews in Tacoma. She's an attorney, like your brother. It's certainly not easy to sit and try and say this to you. Spent a lot of time thinking about how to say it. But I kind of need for you guys to, well, look at me as a person. You know, not as a man with his two boys, but the three of us as men talking this over. I didn't like the lying, Campbell. But I didn't know how to tell you.
You are something else, Pop.
Come on, Cam.
How long's this been going on?
I didn't come up here to go on trial. Don't think that you're going to make me the bad guy here just because I happen to have these feelings.
Do you hear what you're saying? Do you hear a word of what the hell you're saying?
Sit down, Cam. You're not making this any easier.
How fucking easy do you want it? We get to be honorary men tonight, but only for the privilege of saying that this is okay? Is that it, Pop? The boys will be boys club. Is that what we are tonight? Because I want to know when I have to go back and be just shitty little Campbell again.
Watch yourself.
You haven't told Mom. And you weren't going to tell us either.
I'm going to let you get pissed because I realize this has been a complete shock.
Now, if we mattered, you would have asked us up here a long time ago. And if Mom mattered, you wouldn't be dicking someone else in the side.
Why don't you go ahead and lay it all out, okay? Big man? Go ahead, lay it all out on the line about how goddamn awful it was for you to have me for an old man. Let go.
Dad?
Evening. You're about the only lights on this mountain.
Can I do something for you?
Sorry, my name's Frank. Frank Dabo.
Del Faraday.
My son, Red.
How you doing?
We've got a dead pickup about 1.5 miles down the 2-lane.
I think we blew a gasket coming up that incline.
Been down there since sundown, thinking sooner or later a car was gonna come by.
No, not on that old road.
Well, Red finally saw your smoke, and we trailed it here. All we're looking for is a phone.
Okay, sure, come in. These are my boys. This is Campbell, and that's Del Jr. We call him DJ. The phone's through that door in the den.
Much obliged.
You fellas must at least be thirsty.
Oh, please don't go to any trouble.
Oh, I'm a little hungry. Yeah, I'll grab something to eat if you got it.
Know what I just say?
Just want something to eat.
Well, if he's hungry, that's okay.
DJ?
Yeah.
I'll check.
I'm in need of some serious roadside attention here. Yeah. 004-805-6868.
I'm so hungry I could eat anything about now.
We got this. It's cold, though. Nothing left to put on it.
This pesto looks good. Why don't you relax, man? You're looking at me like I'm gonna slit your throat or something.
Your old man hungry? Your old man, is he hungry?
Why don't you ask him?
come yours is the only cabin on this side of the lake, Del? I see lights out across the water, but none over on this side.
My old man built it before there was a moratorium called on building on the South Shore.
Lucky for you. It's nice and quiet on this side.
Yeah, we like it. Care for a cigar?
You're gonna make a jealous man out of me here, Del. Yes, sir. A jealous man indeed.
Better?
There were 3 nevers for happiness, my old man used to say. Never arm wrestle with a friend. Never turn your back on a man with a stick. And never turn down a good cigar. What kind of work you in, Del? Must pay pretty to keep you in a place like this.
I own a little restaurant down in this city called the Blue Fish. It's right on the water at Carlisle Bay.
Oh, an entrepreneur. Should have guessed.
Why's that?
The way you carry yourself.
Really?
Kind of laid back. No, not in a bad way, I mean. It's just that a man who's his own boss has a different way of carrying himself.
Well, what I do is a lot less laid back than you might think.
I didn't mean it that way at all. I'm sure you worked hard for what you got. Get those plates scrubbed up, Red Boy.
Oh, no, don't bother. We'll take care of that.
Well, you've got to let us do something to earn our keep.
No, don't be silly.
Do the dishes for the man.
Oh, he just said it was okay, Dad.
You take this buck down yourself, Del Senior?
No, that was my old man. He was the hunter in the family.
I could take down pretty much anything I pulled the trigger at, for I was much older than these two.
Well, fishing and watching football, those are my vices now.
Really? It's funny, I had you figured for more of a doer than a watcher. You know what I'm saying? So where do you fit into all this, Campbell? The quiet one's usually the smartest. Am I right?
Oh, Campbell's, he's real sharp, that's for sure. But his older brother, he's the hotshot attorney.
No shit. He's a pain in the ass, am I right? Cameo? Don't be afraid to say it. Big brothers are always a pain in the ass. Tell me, Del, you ever, arm wrestle?
Yeah, back in the Navy. About 40 million beers ago.
Well, come on.
What, are you kidding?
Oh, that's the old man talking in you, Del. I'm talking to the young man in there. Before he got too soft and flabby from eating too much at his own fancy restaurant.
I'm a lot of beers away from sitting down across from you and holding hands.
Oh, don't pay any attention to me. I'm just a dinosaur with half a brain slowly sinking into tar.
Well, why don't you just sit down, relax, and wait for your toe?
Done deal. Ah, you boys gotta be proud you got a dad who knows his limits. I'm not sure old Red could say that about me.
You're not gonna bait me into arm wrestling, you.
That's okay, Del. You just be sure and tell these pups after we leave how you know you could have won.
Why don't we just all whip them out and see who's biggest?
Oh, you got the pups running to the rescue now.
What are you doing?
There's fighting in them, thar words, Del.
Just let it go.
Come on. Anchor's away.
I said let it go.
You are one solid gold pussy.
What did you say? I said, what did you say?
Come on, Dad.
What are you doing, Dad?
Move.
You're kidding.
What are you, 12 years old?
Yeah, move. Get up. Get up.
I don't see you showing much concern over there for your old man.
Have at it, Daddy-O.
You know why they call it Indian wrestling, don't you, Del? You ever heard of the wannapes?
Wanapi.
Now, I know I just didn't hear you correct your old man in front of a bunch of strangers. Wanapi Indians. Wiped out hundreds of years ago. They used this kind of wrestling as part of their manhood ritual. Now, what kind of bullshit rituals do we have today that lets a pup know he's grown from a boy to a man? His SATs, running a football through a couple of goalposts, going on a vision quest for dirty pictures on the goddamn information superhighway. The Wanapi. They'd set these boys down to arm wrestle. And under each brave's hand, they put a live scorpion in a box. And if you lost, you lost on top of it. It stung you. Sometimes that boy, he died.
Ooh, he's psyching you out, Dad.
I think I know what he's doing.
It wasn't just a random act of cruelty. The most amazing thing about the Wanapi was their passion for their people. You ever heard of the manhood dance?
What has this got to do with anything?
Under the full moon, after that boy had cried and bled and proved his courage beyond what he thought were the boundaries of his mind and body, after his trials by earth, air, fire, and water, the father would dance with the son. Manhood dance was the greatest gift that a father could give to his boy. See, because in it, all the pain and regret between that daddy and his boy would be danced away.
Are we gonna do this or not?
And I don't mean some polite kind of two-step, Del. They'd end skin on skin in a ceremony that today would topple under an avalanche of moral indignation.
If I win, you go back to your truck.
Just imparting some little-known history to you, my friend.
You go back to your truck and wait for your tow.
And if I win? Count it down for us, boy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Winner takes all, Del. How about that? My life for yours. I win, I get your life. You win, you get mine. Scorpion bit you, Del.
2 out of 3.
Oh, come on, Dad. Let them go back to their truck.
Knock it off. Excuse my son, he's just a little...
More honest than you like to be?
I mean, no one throws anyone out of this place except me.
Pack it up, Red Boy. Smart man knows when he's overstayed his welcome. We're gonna hike back down. Tow should be along pretty soon. Thank you for the hospitality, Del Senior. Counselor? Cameo?
Should have never let him in here.
What was I supposed to do? Slam the door in their faces?
I bet you nothing they said was on the level. Father and son, give me a break.
Get away from that window, both of you.
You know, he was gunning for you, Pop. He came in here pissed off at everything you had, and you fell for his bullshit.
All right. We're done with this.
You got nothing to prove to me, Pop.
You okay, Pop? I mean, why'd you even do it, Pop? I mean, it was stupid. Not you, Pop. The shit he was trying to pull.
You weren't even supposed to be up here.
Where is he?
Pouting. Since when does he let you smoke weed?
Since tonight. All bets are off tonight. Everybody's on their worst behavior.
I'm gone.
Do you know how hard it was for him to tell us what he told us in there tonight?
As hard as it was for him to lie to us about it till you caught him with his pants down?
Oh, come on, Cam. Look, I'm the one that found him sneaking around like a 10-year-old. You should have seen the look on his face. It looked like he'd been shot.
Yeah, well, he was. He died right there. Every bullshit lesson he crammed down our throats turned to shit in that moment. And he held us up our whole lives to some bullshit code that now we find out he couldn't even live up to himself.
Oh, you think he went and found something on the side because everything was so great at home?
What, now it's Mom's fault?
It's bigger than Dad being the bad guy, that's all I'm saying. You want to nail him to a cross? Don't use Mom. This is about Billy. So make it about Billy. Is he still coming? This whole weekend's just another little battle in the war against Dad. You're up here sneaking around with Billy like some chicken shit little brat.
Billy's dead. He died a year ago. I guess he didn't fight it much or take his meds or something, because you can beat it now if you try. I just gotta think he didn't try.
Tell me you got tested.
I got tested. I'm not sick. We're not talking about me, okay? Billy died alone in some place where no one even knew him.
He what?
After Dad pulled his little stunt here that Christmas, Billy disappeared.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying Billy ditched me. His life and everything else after that, because I never saw him again. 3 weeks went by and his idiot parents didn't even want to report him missing. God, I spent months looking for him. All those places he always talked about moving to. 10 months went by and I had to find out from someone else he was even dead. He got sick, Deej. But he never came home. Can you believe that? He never came home.
You gotta tell Dad what happened.
The hell I do.
He is sorry, you know.
Can't even say Billy's name.
Because sometimes you do something that's so horrible you don't know how to apologize. Billy's not the only one that ran away that night. You and Dad ran away from each other.
No. No, I walked away. And let me tell you something, big brother. I walked away because that night, if I didn't, I might have killed my own father.
Maybe I would have too.
Dad never would have done that to you or anybody you brought to this house.
Pack it in.
I got news for you, Pop. No one's leaving here until the three of us sit down and settle this.
Don't talk to me like I'm some goddamn client. You got something to straighten out with your brother. Ride back with him. You get your stuff. And I don't ever want to see you up here again without my say-so.
Is this the arm wrestling? Is this Cam or Frank, or just you don't want to finish what we came up here to finish?
Who are you talking to?
What is this? The first time the three of us have been alone in how long? I don't tell you how to do much, Pop.
You goddamn right you don't.
But you're fucking this up something royal.
Don't think I won't knock you on your ass. You think you're smarter than me all of a sudden?
I'm through with you. I'm through with the both of you. I'm through sticking up for Cam when you're shutting him out, and I'm through sticking up for you when he's doing the same thing.
No one told you to take sides.
He's right about one thing, Pop. You shut him down. You shut him out over and over.
Bullshit.
I watched you do it.
Christ, now you sound like your mother.
I liked it. I liked you shutting him out. Because every time you did, it was me you pulled closer.
What does that mean?
That you're a hard man to get close to, Pop. And maybe you think I'm crazy for saying this, but the thing I was afraid of most back then is that someday you'd start to treat me like you did Cambo. Maybe you didn't just come out and say it. But in every way you could, you made him think that what he felt was a mistake and that there was something wrong with him.
Well, maybe there is.
Then you better learn the difference between something being wrong and something being different.
You listen
because
to
I know
me,
you're not that
hotshot.
stupid!
Listen to me. You got a hell of a lot of living left to do before you can tell me what to do and how to do it.
Billy's dead. Did you know that? Cam never saw him after that night up here. Are you listening now? You gotta talk to him, Pop. Please talk to him.
Looked like you were planning on quite a stay.
Not here. Just stopping off here. I mean it, I'm not lying.
I don't know what to say about Billy. You weren't gonna tell me?
I just want out of here, Pop.
It must have been awful. I can't imagine how awful.
You don't know what awful is.
I want to hear that you know that I didn't make him go away and that I didn't make him sick.
I know.
So what's doing here? Another disappearing act?
Tell me you give a shit, Pop.
No. I'm gonna tell you, I want you to take your things and throw them back in here. Whatever you were planning, Cam, just forget it. I want you to stay. Stay and let's have a real weekend, like you and me and your brother. You know, I don't really think it's gonna kill us. Do you?
I'd give 5 years to have any one of the summers we had up here when we were kids.
All I remember is getting poison oak on my dick.
And on everyone else's.
Billy was a good guy.
You guys were good for each other.
What do you mean?
That I know how much he meant to you.
Do you?
I never had a problem with you being you, little bro.
Hey, bro. It's good seeing you again.
Don't do this.
Go back to bed.
This is a window. A window open tonight. Nothing's gonna get better unless you hang around and make it that way.
Nothing's gonna get better.
That's bullshit.
Stay away from me, Deej.
Dad loves you, and if he can't show it in any regular way, then just recognize that and move on.
I'm moving on.
You sneaking around in the middle of the night? Having some secret life? Don't you see who that is?
Stay away, Deej.
You're not doing this.
Stay away from the car. Stay away from the car. Deej!
Who's in there?
Walk away.
Who's in the car?
Walk away. Walk away, Deej.
It's too late for that now.
Can't believe I'm seeing this.
Go back, Pop. Go back inside, Pop. What are you doing?
Billy's dead. So if Billy's dead, then who are you up here waiting to meet?
My God. If there was a picture of awkward in the dictionary.
You weren't supposed to be here, Pop. This has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with you or Dad. Make him understand, Deej.
Where you going, counselor? I think it's time we had a serious heart-to-heart here. We've been real polite up till now. Take a walk back down that road, make sure it's still clear.
We already checked the road tonight.
Your lack of fucking enthusiasm is really starting to piss me off here. Don't worry about him, he had to come. The real problem is up there.
It didn't have to be.
He saw us in the car. It was over.
I mean, knocking on that door. Fucking with the old man like that? Why didn't you just stay out here? I was working it out.
Just wait out here a little while longer. Just sit down and watch the sun go down on our second night out. I waited as long as I could, Cameo. And I spent most of that time trying to figure out exactly when you decided to double-cross me. Now I need you to go in there and tell them exactly what is going on. It is the only way now. You don't think these hills are crawling with troopers? They are gonna show up here just like we talked about. That means we gotta know now exactly how much your daddy and the counselor are willing to stick by you.
What are you trying to say? You think they might turn me in? No way, Frank.
Get in there.
No, you're crazy if you think that's what they'd ever do.
Show me you can handle this, Cameo, or I'm gonna have to.
This whole thing was a lie. Everything you said.
I felt like shit, okay?
Everything you said when they were here was a lie. You knew them and you pretended you didn't.
I know Frank. I don't know Red.
I don't care. I want you gone.
I gotta tell you something, Dad. This whole thing is gonna get a hell of a lot worse, so you better sit down. Frank escaped from Poho 2 days ago. I guess Red helped him.
You mean the prison? Christ!
They were inmates. They were gonna move up the mountain and into Canada.
What the hell does this have to do with you? How do you know Frank?
I met him at Billy's a few years ago. He was a friend of the family.
Jesus Christ.
Look, after Billy died, I wrote to anyone who could tell me what happened. Frank was one of them. Only when I found out he went to prison, I learned how to get in touch with him, and I started writing him.
You trade letters with some guy in prison, and all of a sudden you're just sitting out here waiting for him to bust out?
I've been writing to him for over a year. Just let me finish.
Finish by telling me that you're not aiding and abetting 2 escaped felons because one of them knew Billy. You tell me that.
There's nothing I can say that'll make you understand.
You got that right.
You think I didn't check him out? I got copies of anything that had to do with him, Pop. I mean, his police records and anything. He buried some money up here. Frank ran a con game where he burned guys for fake dope. Frank never sold dope. Says it killed both his brothers, so he made a career out of ripping off the dealers.
And you believe him?
One of his scams went seriously south. He had to bury a lot of money and was going to disappear until they threw him in prison on something else.
Where is it? Where's the money?
Bryce Ridge.
He buried it at the old mill.
They already closed it down.
Yeah, but now they're tearing it down, so he has to get in there and get it before somebody else does. Is that it?
There's already a skeleton crew up there prepping for demolition. Frank can't just stroll in there and pick it up. But I can.
You're
as fucking Batman?
I'm a familiar face that can walk in there and get what's his, Deej. We were gonna just dig in up here until things cooled off.
You know what the hell left a hole in you so big that you just stopped giving a goddamn?
Look, there's still a way that this can work.
Frank just put you away for 5 to 10.
You know, that's funny, because he's out there right now thinking that my family is so stone cold they'd let that happen.
If we don't, we're accessories too. Have you ever thought about that? How much money are we talking about? You don't even know, do you?
You think I'm in this for the money?
I can't for the life of me figure out what you're in this for. You lose Billy and now you wind up here with this guy?
No, that guy's for me. Frank is for me. It's Campbell's chicken shit way of saying, fuck you, Dad. Isn't it?
Where are you going, Pop?
Dad!
Just stay right there.
Dad! We should all talk together.
Come over, I'll break your neck.
Dad, just listen to me.
Don't let that scorpion bite you again now.
What are you doing?
'Cause this time his sting is a motherfucker.
Let's just cut the bullshit. Just tell me, bottom line, what I have to do to get you out of here.
Is that what you are now, Dell Sr.? Bottom line, man?
Dad, get away from him.
Forget the kid, forget the talk. Just tell me what the bottom line is. Is that it? You think I'm some white trash piece of shit you can just sweep off your back porch? Is that what you mean? Because make no mistake, I am not that man. I am in deep with you, Dell. I am in so deep I know more things you've done than you do. Things you've already tried to forget. We have to tie him up.
What?
We need some rope or duct tape.
No, we're not tying him up.
We have to control the situation. Now, you can either help, or this can get a whole lot simpler. Rope or duct tape?
Jesus Christ, Cam, just go get it.
Over in the boathouse.
Go get it. Keep an eye on him.
You don't think I see what you're doing?
I don't think you see shit, Papa. You think I wrote that boy letters from the big house and talked him into being my special friend? He came to me.
You knew Billy. You think there's any other reason Cam would write somebody in prison?
Why, because you wouldn't?
Because I know my son.
But the son rebels. Maybe the father's a coward. The boy may be brave. And if the father's a fighter, the boy may be a lover.
You really think you can turn my own son against me?
Only one man can do that.
You need to fall apart, man. This is not the time to do it.
Why didn't Frank say he was coming with someone?
This is breaking out of a state prison. You get that, right?
What, you think I'm an idiot?
I don't know. Did you invite anyone else out for the weekend?
Frank needed my help to get here. That makes me part of the equation now.
And you didn't tell me?
He didn't tell you a lot of things. You know how to use one of these?
Jesus Christ, what's with all the goddamn guns? Frank said there weren't gonna be any.
Hey, anything you thought this was gonna be has changed, all right, Cam? You see that boat there? How fast can you row that thing out of here?
What the hell does that mean?
It means you learn a lot about someone when you live on top of them in a 9x9 box for a while.
You were Frank's cellmate?
Don't you mean was I more than that? Is that why you think I'm here?
That or the money?
Now, let me tell you something. I risked everything to get out here. And it wasn't to be Frank's boyfriend or move off to Canada to live the good life.
Yeah, whatever.
I'd really like to educate you right now, Cam, but the way you're acting, you're gonna get me, you, your brother, your father, every fucking body killed, all right?
Frank's not killing anybody.
Just think about it for 5 seconds.
Back off, man!
You see a time when you can take that boat, you take it, okay? Take it and get out of here. You think you can remember that? I'm talking about saving your fast now, Cam. You're not dumb. You're scared. Right now, it's the same thing. Figure it out. Just how much of what I have to tell you can you handle?
Cameo hikes up the ridge, takes care of business first thing in the morning.
He's out there in shock that we're even tying these two up. He goes to the mill looking like he does now. He's gonna stick out worse than we would.
Listen, if it's sending someone up there that won't raise an eyebrow, then send me. I built this place with my old man 30 years ago. I've been a fixture around here a lot longer than either of my kids.
Nobody's helping this sack of shit out, Pop. Are you kidding me?
You're a brave little boy all tied up like you are.
Oh, you think you know my brother? I know him like nobody else.
Then you know he thinks you're an asshole.
Cam's great at playing stupid. And you can bet your ass he's playing it with you.
Knock it off, DJ.
You really want to help out Daddy Dell? You got a cell phone?
Upstairs on the dresser.
It work up here?
Yes, it does.
Get it.
What do you want a cell phone for?
Peace of mind. You're gonna make it, Cameo. No matter what you're thinking, you're gonna make it.
We gotta talk.
Shoot.
Not back there.
All right. Let's have it.
Come here.
Well, why don't you meet me halfway, big man?
We don't hurt them, Frank.
But we scare them a little because they need to be scared.
You pulled a gun on my dad.
And all you had to do was be here alone.
You really think I figured him being here?
Maybe.
Come on, Frank.
Maybe. Somewhere in that pretty little head of yours, you were hoping he'd be here.
He never comes up this early. The only reason he's here now is because DJ caught him with some woman. I need to know who you are, Frank. Who are you?
You having second thoughts now, Cameo? You thinking twice? Because I am exactly what you thought was coming. You think I'm something different? Then you just let me know what you'd like to have happen here. And we can get down to it right now. Is that what we're talking about here?
That's someone up on the road. We saw you drive through this afternoon. If they get past the trespass sign, they're just headed for the highway.
And what if they don't? It's gonna be troopers.
Just hold on. Shit.
What?
Just get back inside.
Untie him, now.
What?
We're gonna have company.
You gotta be shitting me.
Now, who the hell else would be coming up here?
Back off, Frank.
I said, do you know who it is? Because if you don't want to make them dead, and you two, you know what needs to happen here.
Why don't we just stick them upstairs?
There's cars parked outside, stupid. Now, you gonna make this happen for us here, Del, or what?
He'll do it. Pop, just tell him.
You're gonna do all the talking. We're gonna be outside, close by. If it's troopers, they might want to check this place out. We can't be in here if they do. Now, Campbell, you go upstairs. Look sleepy. Car's registered to you. You need to be in here. You're coming with us.
Oh, no, you don't.
You go fuck yourself.
DJ, what are you doing?
You want to shoot? Then shoot. I hope they hear it nice and loud.
You sit down. Tell them about us. You do anything to send us back inside. And you just remember whose baby brother goes right along with us. You just remember that, Counselor.
All right, get upstairs, both of you, quick.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. Faraday? Jeff Dixon. I don't know if you remember me or not.
Oh, yeah, sure, Jeff. How's your dad?
Probably want to kick our asses for waking you at this hour.
Did you hear about the trouble up north yesterday, Mr. Faraday? There was a prison break up in Poho County. A couple of them drove right out the gate in a prison milk truck, if you can believe that.
Poho County, that's a long way away.
Yes, sir, it is, but they found the truck yesterday at a filling station down the mountain. That's William Roy Tenney, 25, been in and out of the joint pretty much all his life, mostly drugs.
It's Frank Dabble. Pretty serious character. Fact is, he was going to be paroled in 10 months. Why he pulled this, it's a big mystery.
Who you got up here with you?
My boys.
DJ and Campo?
Yeah.
Haven't seen those two up here since we were all little water rats. Tell them I said hi. Be sure they know the skinny.
I will.
Sorry to bother you.
You know they got a wrecking crew starting up at the old mill. Can you believe that old place is coming down? Makes you think there's nothing that won't.
Get back up the stairs.
What are you doing, Dad?
Dad, back up the stairs.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Pull all the window shades down. Hurry up. Help him, Cam.
Now, I know this didn't get locked on purpose.
What the hell are you doing?
You gotta play the big man, Del? You think you can change the bottom line? This is not gonna end because you say it does, Daddy Del.
You get your asses away from here. Take your money and your sick sidekick and get your sorry asses up to Canada.
Just that simple, huh, Del?
We don't see you again. That's the deal. That way Campbell's protected and so are you.
But see, this isn't between you and me, Papa. This is between me and Cameo. Isn't it, Cameo? Let me save you some time and tell you what happens now, okay? Little boy freaks out because all of a sudden Daddy's watching. So little boy fucks over Frank and everything they had planned. The irony here is that little boy decides to flush the guy who did not fuck him over his entire life right down the toilet. Because with Daddy out here, he feels 10 years old again. Like some dirty little faggot who has to bow his head and apologize for who he is whenever his old man's around.
I'm giving you one more chance to end this without anyone getting hurt.
Oh, you think you're gonna hurt somebody, Daddy Del?
Dad!
I can play the same game as you, Daddy Del. Only a whole lot better. I'm only gonna wait so long, Cameo.
You got 10 minutes to say your goodbyes, get your head out of wherever it is, and remember what we're out here to do!
They're moving back into the woods.
You gonna kill them both in cold blood, Pop? Is that the plan now?
You think I was gonna let him walk out of here with you?
You only fired because every goddamn thing he said was true.
Just give me one reason. One reason why you think this guy has any feelings for you. I'm asking.
His letters, Deej.
Get serious.
And they were for real.
You can hide behind words.
Give me some credit.
I twist them and change them every day. It's part of my job.
He knew, Deej. He knew what it was like to be me. I told Frank everything about me. Everything. And all he said was, tell me more. Tell me more and never think that I would run away. You find someone like that, you think you care about where they are or what mistakes they've made? No, you fuck the world and anything else that gets in your way, but you grab onto them tight and you don't let go.
You honestly think that Frank's that mad?
This is over. The three of us head down the mountain, and we never say a thing to anyone about this. None of us, ever.
We walk out there. We may never make it to the truck.
Well, we gotta try.
They have a gun.
So do we.
What are we, commandos?
Well, do you have a better idea? Better idea than sitting in here until they come in to get us? Because believe me, they will.
They won't.
What makes you say that?
I'm going with them. That was the plan. That's what I came up here to do.
Hate me for what I did to Billy, or hate me for this woman. But for Christ's sake, don't use me as a reason not to have your life.
You never had respect for my life. You think you were beating on Billy that Christmas here, Dad, but you weren't. You were beating on me. For everything you ever wanted to beat on me about. Everything about me that wasn't you.
Nobody ever learned without making mistakes, Cam. Take that away from me and
You never said it was a mistake. After that night, I took everything you hated about me and I slammed myself with it so hard, I couldn't even pick up the phone and give Billy a reason not to run away. I lost him, Pop. Billy's my problem. So are these two.
You want to hear that I failed to be a decent human being? Will that keep you from going out that door?
No, you being a man, Pop. You be a real man. Have the guts to ask yourself why who I am fucking terrifies you. Then tell me not to go off with Frank. Or be with Billy, which is all I ever wanted to do. You want me to stay? Then all you have to say is that you had 25 fucking years to be my old man. But you spent it turning your back on me and tearing me down whenever you could. That something in you got so scared you couldn't even stand the sight of your own kid.
You watch yourself. You watch how you throw your hate around. Because take it from me, sometimes you break things and you can never fix them. And you find out later you need them more than you ever thought. I failed at being a better father than my dad. Campbell, believe me, I know that. I also know it's a lot tougher than dancing.
Now you got the tough stuff down, Pop. Dancing's what's hard for you.
He's gonna hurt you, Cam. A lot worse than I could.
You think so?
did that gun come from?
Been here since he and Grandpa built the place.
Well, your selective memory almost got me killed. Now, what else has he got in there, and how do we get it away from him?
They're driving back to the city, Frank. That's what's gonna happen now. They live their lives, we live ours.
Me and Red, we wait here with them. And we wait for you to come back with the money.
No. It's not gonna happen like that, Frank.
Who says?
Me.
Who?
Me. I see. And go back up the trail. Just like we said. Come back and head out here. Just like we said. All they're gonna do is go back home and pray we don't get caught.
You know that, huh?
I know him better than you. We stick to the shore. The path to the mill heads up the mountain about a quarter mile from here.
All right, stop! Put your hands up, both of you.
What are you doing, Dad?
Put your hands up, asshole. You know I'm just looking for a reason. DJ, go get that gun out of his belt.
Go back to the cabin and drive out of here.
Stay away from him, Cam.
Drive out of here.
Boo! Gotcha, counselor. Well, looky-loo here at old Daddy Dell, Cameo. I can really see that Christmas night now.
That's an old story, asshole.
You ever met Billy before that night, Dell? He and Cameo had been more than buddies for a couple of years. How the hell did you miss that? Don't they believe in knocking where you come from, Daddy Dell? Because if you would have knocked, you might not have seen this horrible thing that made you go just a little bit mad. He and Handsome Billy locked into a little manhood dance of their own. Holding each other so close you couldn't tell where one began and the other left off.
Dad! You want me to kill you?
Help me out here, Daddy Dell. Was it something like this? Because if it was, you've danced a million times like this in your life. Sometimes even with your own wife.
I'll give you 2 seconds to shut up and get away from him.
You're a reasonable man, Dell. Not with such a narrow view of the world that he can't concede that sometimes love exists outside the boundaries of gender. So what exactly, when you saw your own son doing a Christmas two-step with his best buddy, moved you to such a rage?
Just shut up, okay? Think I'm stupid? Red wrote the letters, Frank.
He tried to tell you that?
He didn't have to.
Frank wrote the first one. He's writing 3 or 4 guys at the same time. That's what people do inside to get money sent in. It's a scam, isn't it, Frank? They play like they're lonely and queer and ask for cash. That's the only reason he answered your letters about Billy in the first place, Cam. One day, he hands me a letter with your picture in it. You remember that one? That's the first time you mentioned the cabin. That had to be the worst fucking coincidence of your life, Cam. You didn't even know it, because once he knew where the cabin was and how close it was to the mill, you became the love of his life. Only he couldn't write it in a way that would pull it off, could you?
You knew how much money was up there at that mill. You know he'd say anything to get you out of the picture.
I know what a shitty thing it was, but after a while, except for signing his name, everything I said in those letters is true, Cam. It's all true. Why do you think I'm here?
You believe that?
He'll bury you.
You'll believe anything.
You and everyone here.
Bullshit.
This is over, Frank. It's done. We'll get your money. Let them go. Cammy. He suffered enough, man.
You think this is over?
Are you gonna make me do this?
Hey, I'm coming to you, baby boy.
I will waste you.
I hear you talking.
I'll do it.
God damn it, knock it off!
I swear.
Thank you, counselor.
You're out of luck, shithead.
That gun is empty now, moron. Oh, fuck. Let's just take the gloves off this thing. No!
Get off him, Frank! Dad? Dad!
You fucker!
You even take a step toward him, and I'll do it right here, so help me God.
I get caught. You get caught.
No shit.
You won't like it. A boy like you gets thrown into a place like that. He don't come out whole.
Get up on the dock. Do it!
You think you can just fire that thing?
Get up there.
You don't think you gotta know what you're doing?
You mean just pointing at the nearest asshole and squeeze? All the way down. Now get in the boat, Frank. If you don't, I'm gonna have to shoot you.
Just what are you thinking?
Just get in the fucking boat! Don't make me ask you again.
Help's on the way. What are you doing, Cam? Just shoot him!
Just what the hell are you thinking we're gonna do now?
I think you're gonna grab these oars and row us out of here.
Cam!
We got maybe 10 minutes tops before that road starts filling with police lights. You do get that.
Just blow that piece of shit away, and nobody has to go to prison. He dies and nobody has to know the truth about you or anything else. It doesn't have to be like this, baby bro. He's gonna kill you, Cam. What the hell are you doing?
You aren't killing me or anyone else, Cameo. Now, what kind of bullshit you expecting me to buy here? Tell me you aren't pathetic enough to make us sit out here and wait for us to get picked up. You are one sorry little faggot, aren't you?
I am anything but you.
And you take a real good close look, you smug little sack of shit. You don't think I know what you see when you look at me? I'm you. 20 years from now. When your heart is as hard as a rock. And you're still waiting and praying for that old man or anyone else to even look your way. Waiting. And praying. So you don't give a shit about anyone or anything. You think you can save yourself from that? Because I'm telling you, sure as we're sitting here, that your sweet old daddy's great distaste for you as a person and as a son isn't gonna die just because I do.
Cam!
Cameo!
What the hell? You didn't shoot him?
Just the boat. Shot the shit out of it. They can come get him. Frank can't swim. Dad.
Troopers at the mill said they found it, right where he said. Close to $500,000. This doesn't bode well for your brother, Deej.
What if I told you Cam wasn't in it for the money?
I'd say, then what the hell was he in it for?
Campbell, I need you to turn around now and put your hands behind your back.
Be honest. You like when they rub on you like that.
Any trouble this time?
Yeah, they looked at me funny, went through my pockets twice.
Thanks for coming, man.
I didn't come by myself. I know you didn't want Mom or anybody to come and see you out here. I didn't even know he applied for visiting rights, but there he was in the parking lot waiting like the rest of us.
You're kidding me. Just get him out of here, Deej. Please. Just tell him I'll be out of here in another 6 months.
He knows, Cam. I think him and Mom are gonna split up. Go easy on him, okay?